Hi, good morning. It's short after 8 and today we are going to show you how my day usually starts here. So every day for every person it's different. So this is how it looks for me. It starts in front of the company and then of course we go ahead and open up and just walk inside. But I have to admit that I have been cheating a little bit. I have been inside already. I brought in my tools and my laptop, so that's usually what I bring in the morning. And well, let's go ahead and go inside. So first thing I usually do is I go over and I open the oxygen, because that is outside, as it has to be outside the building. We added a little attachment to our company building, and this is over here. Let's open up, and there are our oxygen cylinders. One is already hooked up, and the ones that are full are usually also hooked up to the wall to make sure that there is nothing happening. And then I can open up here and it shows the pressure on there, still in the cylinder, ready for using. And our little dog wants to play in between. Okay, so let's go in. This is the gallery, as you have seen in some other live streams. This is the way in usually in the morning. And then you turn on the lights in the back. And then you walk in to our studio. First thing I do usually is grab a box from over here, if possible an empty one, but there is no empty one here. Here, you need a box. Oh, here are boxes. Boxes, let's take these. Nice box. And then we go to my table over here and get the last remaining pieces of yesterday's work off the table. So this is what's over here. So this all goes in the box. But I have a lot of room to fill it with more nice stuff. There you are. I can't do this one because it's still chipped on the edge and I still have to make sure it stands right. If you've seen our live stream yesterday, this is still a piece from the live stream. Oh, it's a video. Yeah, you're right. It was a video. It's okay. Never mind. So now the box goes over to all the other pieces. There are more pieces here that I made yesterday already. That was before lunch. So I can place that one on top, because the kiln is still full, as you can see over here. If it's empty, I can also place the done pieces right in the kiln for the next run. Yeah. So the next step I would do in the morning is go back to my table and check on one of Kim's lists what I need to do next. In this case, I'm down here at these 250s. So I would do aqua, yellow, red. Then I'm checking on my table if I have enough of that glass on here. So I have a little bit of yellow left, but there is not much aqua, and there is not much of the red, because the red is on the outside. So I would maybe even pull all three colors. So I'm going over here, and here's the aqua color. I'm taking one of these, one of the red ones, and one of the yellow ones. There it comes. There they are. And I put them on the table so I can pull them apart as soon as I start. So, and there is a piece that needs to go off. That's the sample. Then the list needs to go over here. And then I can go in my corner and open the glass. Okay, open. And then I have to wait a moment because it needs some time to go through the hoses to the table. There you are. And I can light a torch and a preheater. It's on. And then I usually take over my rods and put the first one on the preheater so that I can prepare that piece. I put it on the preheater, and then when it's hot I pull it apart so I can work these two pieces in the end. So what I do next is clean off the mess on my table from the day before. This all can go. Because that tends to mount up over here, and I want to make sure that I don't grab the wrong colors. So it's just those three colors, and then I can still grab the yellow and the red from over here. Clean them off a bit. I usually do that on the corner. I mean, you can also do it with some paper or something. Whatever. So there is a bit of aqua. That's the only bit. Then put on the glasses. The rod is ready for pulling. As you can see, it's orange. It's more orange in the middle now than yellow. It goes back to yellow once it's cold, but when it goes hot, it turns what? It turns orange. So that was too much. And I can switch them. And of course, usually I try to prepare for all the pieces that I might have to do until lunchtime. So it's not just the 250s that I'm preparing. It's also usually different colors for other pieces that are standing in line more or less. So it's just an example that we do the 250s right now. And actually that work that I'm doing right now is something that you really learn as the first step in every apprenticeship. If it comes to figurine making, really pulling points. That's the absolute first step, because that makes you aware if you can turn the glass straight or not. So if you can't really turn it straight, they will not be centered, these points. They will be crooked and strange looking. So this is the first that you learn. So I think in my lifetime I probably pulled like thousands, 10,000s of points. So that's something that you do in your sleep, more or less. So that's that. So that's the preparation work for today. The next step would be starting with the pieces, putting the glass on the preheater, and then go on with the real work. So it was nice having you here this morning, and I hope you enjoyed this little inside view in my own morning start. So have a wonderful day, and I see you next time.